Chazak U'Baruch, B'ezrat Hashem, Mincha is going to be 7:35. 7:35. Please be on time. The Halacha that we were discussing about the rules of Shinui Makom, person who changes location requires a new Beracha in the circumstances that we described before. When it comes to a worker who's not really set, he's mobile, he moves from one job to another job, and he's constantly on the go, so he never really was set. The technical rules of Shinui Makom do not apply to him, because the rules of Shinui Makom require that you settle down and you began and you said a bracha having in mind to be stationary, and then you left, and then you came back, or you just left. Those are the rules of Shinui Makom. But when you never really were set, you were constantly on the go, that does not constitute the rules of Shinui Makom. So the only guiding principle becomes Isach Hadat, which means, let's say a person, he has a water bottle, and he's traveling. He's, he's a person that maybe is a mechanic, and he goes from place to place, and he travels, fixing one car, fixing another car, and he has with him water. So he made a bracha at 9 o'clock in the morning. He made a bracha on the water. Now he wasn't stationary, he was on the road. So now it's 10:30, should he make another bracha? So really it gets tricky, because the rule is, if this is one continuous drinking, then you don't have to say another bracha, because there's no expiration date for bracha rishonah. But at the same time, maybe he was mesiach dat, he got involved in so many other things, he was already fixing this, he's fixing that, he's answering phone calls, so maybe that in itself constitutes a separation. So halacha le'maaseh, what should a person in such a position do, where he's drinking on a constant basis? He's not really in the category of someone who's mishaneh makom. The best thing to do is to drink a revi'i, to drink about 80 milliliters, not so much. It's maybe a third of a cup, of an 8-ounce cup. He drinks that many milliliters, and then he says, you know what, I'm saying bracha acharona right now, and if I want to drink later, that's a new drinking. That's a different drinking. And that's the best way to do it, to separate each drinking from the other drinking. And that way, whenever he wants to drink, he'll simply make another bracha rishonah. He'll drink, he'll say borei nefashot rabot, and then the next time he wants to drink, he'll do the same thing. That's the best way to approach it, unless he knows for a fact that he's quite thirsty and he's going to need to drink on a consecutive basis. Like within the hour, he's going to need to drink a few times. So then, yes, then he should just say one bracha, and then he'll continuously drink until the very end, and then that's how he will do it. But otherwise, if he's just throughout the day, so every time he drinks, he'll say bracha rishonah and borei nefashot rabot. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen.